controversial and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to say it and not get strung up in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I can't be canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah. I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I'm in love with Donald Trump. Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I lived in the ghetto, lived in South Central, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are bitch made. But But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You can try to quantify defying limits as a dying gimmick and denying winning. This is pure fire, this ain't white privilege. I do what I want, get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it, that is for kids. That is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe, I said what I said, it is what it is.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. A total focus soldier, wrote the art of war, know every page. I'm numb to all the dumbness, smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine. I won't behave, I stoke the flames. I'll choke they throats with golden chains. Use vocal cords as skipping ropes and jump till I am soaked in brains. From open plains to coastal waves to solar rays in open space. Can't find nobody doper unless you poke your veins and snort cocaine. Whoa, y'all can't cancel me. Just get mad that I'm the man until you smash the screen. Like, whoa, I can handle heat. I walk through hell in open sandals drinking gasoline. Yeah, I could have been a star, could have had a mansion and a car and a Grammy album on the charts. I'm a savage, Randy with the bars. I don't rap about Xanax, goddamn it, can't cancel facts. We need answers, championing trash to the masses actually massively damages, yo. Keep trying to cancel me, yo. I own the masters, so yo. I make the beats, I write the songs, I own the cameras, yo. I could have been famous, done my music down till it's basic. Get it on the hottest Spotify playlist, modify my catalog and go mainstream, yo.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time.
Good day, ma'ams and sirs, and welcome to the Number 9 with Tommy podcast.
Hold on. Hold on. Start it over. I hit the record button late. Ready? Undo.
Good day, ma'ams and sirs, and welcome to the Number 9 with Tommy podcast. A holiday letter. Dear general public, we're drawing closer to Christmas, when we all worship our Savior, decorate trees, hang lights, and love all our neighbors. We put spiced rum and eggnog and savor the flavors. We use Santa as a crutch to alter our children's behaviors. Will this year be different? Will families be parted by words? Will they let politicians control them like sheepish, dumb turds? Will your aunt fight your father with the passion of Trump? Will Uncle Larry make a comment about Biden looking for children to sniff on and hump? Will every soldier be home to eat with the lives they protect? Will words offend others with the hate they project? When given the choice this holiday season to be right or be kind, kindness is the answer when peace is what you're hoping to find. You can still be an asshole, an absolute piece of shit. Just do everyone a favor and wait until after the 25th. Enjoy the time with your loved ones and keep your opinionated cockhole zip shut. Don't ruin people's day with your unrequested thoughts, you bitch fuck. Even if the idiot across from you seems to just have spoken from butt, maybe try closing your mouth and letting your ears and eyes open up. Your silence is golden, like a shower, you see, and that's the best advice I can give you. Love, P. Tom the Turkey, motherfucking Washington. What's been up, man? How are you?
All right, man. Tired.
Tom, did you notice that I can sign Love P and it's both urine and Patrick?
Urine?
We call that a double entendre. A little play on words.
I see what you did there. P, meaning urine.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm tired, man.
Dude, before I started doing the timeline, I didn't think I was going to make it through the timeline. Once I started doing it, I was fine. But I was fucking hit earlier.
I told you. We should have just done this tomorrow. But here we are on a Sunday night. Pat, do you see what my shirt says?
That's I saw it before when you were much bigger on the screen. It's the if I die today, tell Pat McAfee I love him or something.
I loved him.
Okay.
Great shirt. I found this. So, uh,
I
Pat,
found this. How'd you lose it?
well, I have a lot of shirts, Pat, or I had a lot of shirts. And I get into this rotation where I wear like the same 7 or 8 t-shirts. You know what I mean? And it's just a constant rotation of these 7 or 8 t-shirts. The other ones get shuffled away and never to be seen again.
I
And
know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, I'm sure all of us do it. And so I have a problem with jeans, Pat. Don't worry, this is all gonna loop together. I have a problem with jeans where I have to buy relaxed fit boot cut jeans. Or else my big ass thighs and my big ass calves don't fit in the pants and they're uncomfortable as shit. I'm sure you can
I
relate.
can't tell you how much I feel that.
Yeah. So and because I wear the same 3 or 4 pairs of jeans, even though I own fucking 30 pairs of jeans, but I wear the same 3 or 4 because those are the ones that are comfortable. My jeans get all fucked up. So yesterday, Erica and I went out and got me some new jeans. And I decided to go through all my clothes and get rid of shit that's get thrown away, stuff I can donate, all this stuff. So I go through a bunch of shit and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go through what's in my dresser because I never go through what's in my dresser. And I found this shirt. I found
Nice.
like 3 or 4 shirts that I'm like, man, I haven't seen this shirt in forever. I wish I wore it more often. So I found this. I found my Universal sweatpants, the ones I got when I was in Disney. Actually wearing those right now.
Nice.
It's pretty much like I went shopping in my own dresser yesterday.
Gotta love those days, man. That's like when you put a pair of jeans on, you got a 20 in the pocket, you know?
Yeah, I don't have that problem because I never put money in my pockets.
Oh, that shit happens to me. And I find it from like last year, like, you know, because I don't wear jeans really. Once the weather's warm enough, I'm in shorts. So I'll put on a pair of jeans for the first time in a year, and I'm just like, oh, there it is. Nice.
When
Payday.
Erica and I first started dating, this is no bullshit. We were together maybe a year. I'm going on vacation and I'm gonna borrow a book bag from Erica. And I'm going through all the pockets and stuff. I open up one of them. There's $250 in cash in this fucking pocket. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, oh, that's where that went. That's from when the girls paid me from softball. Softball was over for like 6 months at this point. And I'm like, what the fuck? She does it
awesome.
all the time. It drives me insane. Pat, who do you got tonight? The Chiefs or the Raiders?
Man, I believe I took hold on, I'll tell you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I have not looked at football, so this will be interesting.
Yo, somebody is signed into my.
Which does not look good for my week, I'll tell you that.
Yo, I gotta tell you,
I have the Raiders.
somebody is signed into my Twitch account and they just said haha in the chat. I assume it's Erica, but I have no idea.
Oh man, whoever it is, if you're listening, I would start making confessions.
Hey Pat, I got $8. You want to do a little bet tonight?
What fuck you mean you have $8?
That's all. That's all I got left in my account for FanDuel.
Bro, didn't you win $1,000 on a bet?
Oh, I withdrew that $1,000 immediately because I know that I am a degenerate gamble. Now, mind you, at this point, I'm probably close to even since I won that $1,000. I have lost some money. But anyway, let's do a little. I'm gonna take the Raiders +3. I think it's a good bet. You think it's gonna be under or over 52.5?
I can tell you this, I'm not going to trust you. I'm going to take a look at this. I'm going to make my assessment based on my own fucking thoughts.
I'm gonna go with you because I talked you out of the Bears. Let's see. Anytime touchdown score. I don't know. I think we should keep
Oh,
it simple,
are we going
right?
same game parlay?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a same game parlay. I'd like to do anytime touchdown scorers, but I've been getting burned on those a lot, so I think I'm just gonna stick to like passing yards and maybe some rushing yards. Let's see, player
Oh, I don't
passing
like
yards.
what's with no. I don't like the same game parlay where it picked everything for me.
No. You go in and you hit like you go into the game and you hit more wages or wagers, and then
Oh
there's a
yeah,
whole
I see
bunch
it.
of anything with the green SGP you can make a same game
Oh,
parlay.
okay. Okay, so
Uh,
like the money line and stuff doesn't count. Oh, game lines. Yeah, no. Okay, so that's
you can
SGP,
make
same
it
game
count.
parlay.
Yeah, you can make it count by you group them all together and make one big bet. You think Derek Carr's gonna be over 290? That's a lot of yards, man. I'm gonna hit
Uh,
Derek Carr under 290. What do you think?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bet the Raiders money line. I'm gonna bet the Raiders +3.
You can't combine those two.
Why not?
You can't combine the spread with the money line. You pick one or the other. But if you're
That's
going to
stupid.
take the Raiders money line, just take them +3. You're getting 3 free points at that point. The odds
Okay.
are slightly better if you take the money line.
Okay. I'm gonna bet Tyreek Hill as an anytime touchdown scorer.
Okay. What else you got? What else you
Why
got?
is there?
Pat? You got to talk.
I'm looking. I'm looking, man. I was not prepared for this, so now I'm just kind of poking around.
Ooh, should we take the Raiders? The 4-way win margin. Raiders win by 1 to 13 points.
I'm gonna do Derek Carr under the 290.
I think that's solid.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Derek Carr's over for rushing yards is 5.5. If this motherfucker falls by accident, he's gonna hit.
The over?
Yeah, his over is the under over is 5.5 rushing yards for Derek Carr.
You gonna take that one?
I don't know. It seems like such a good idea.
Right, one scramble and he's got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Tyreek Hill over 73.5.
Over 73.5? All right.
My bet right now, if I wager $10, I've got Vegas +3. I've got Tyreek Hill scoring a touchdown anytime. Tyreek Hill getting 73.5 rushing yards, and Derek Carr under 290 passing yards. $10 wins me $110. And Tom, I'm gonna make a confession. I forgot to make the fucking $50 Steelers bet. So Tom, I'm doing $50 on this same game parlay. If I hit, it's $554.33.
Why would you do
And
that?
bet placed.
Why would you do that? That seems like such a bad move.
Why?
Seems like a lot, dude.
Oh, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm not.
Do you
It's telling me that. Hold on. This fucking thing didn't locate me when I signed in, so it thinks that I'm betting outside of legal jurisdiction.
Do you
Fucking
think the
FanDuel.
Raiders are going to win by 1 to 13 points or 14 or more?
I think it's gonna be 1 to 13.
All right, I'm going to add that to mine. And because I only have $8 left, I'm doing the same bet as Pat. I just added that to mine. $8 will win me $135. And if this hits tonight, this puts me even for the day.
I've got to go back and do all my shit.
So it's official that Erica is on my my Twitch account because she says go against anything Chunk D says, betting wise.
Tom, what was my last thing? I have Tyreek Hill. I have the Raiders. Oh, I also had Tyreek Hill receiving yards.
Yeah.
Maybe this time it'll let me make my fucking wager.
You sure you were signed in before? Because it'll let you go through
Clearly,
all
I
that stuff.
wasn't.
Yeah, it'll let you go through all that stuff if you're not signed in. Pat, I noticed you didn't put up mail time on the timeline, or maybe you did, but you didn't put the actual mail in there.
I changed it to $55. Now I'll win. If I hit, I'll hit $609.76.
Well, hey Pat, big day for the number 9 podcast. We won the Survivor pool that we were doing. So that was pretty good. Pretty excited about that.
Dude, this did the same fucking thing. It told me I'm not whatever.
What?
Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you exactly what it says.
You're fucking killing me.
It says, you can't play in this jurisdiction without multi-factor authentication enabled. No funds have been deducted from your account.
Oh, you have to set up 2-factor authentication. You haven't done it yet?
No, how the fuck do I do that? What is that?
It's where it sends you a text message and gives you a code, and you just got to put in a code every time you log in.
Okay.
It's kind of a pain in the ass. But hey, while you're setting that up, I'll read what Panachronic left another comment on the last episode. He said, "Hey, the Tom McDonald at the beginning, hell yeah. I've been watching the Kyle Rittenhouse trial closely. It seems very unlikely he's found guilty of any of these charges. That said, I'm not quite caught up to the point where they're requesting a mistrial. Why? Also, to be clear, the football talk was just an example. I still stick around to the end of the show. Good show, boys." Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Did you see this article that Erica sent in?
What was it?
The 6-year-old that stiff-armed a bunch of people?
Dude, have you seen that? I didn't put it in because I didn't want to have too many videos, but I have seen the video, and that kid is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's a stud. He's 6 years old. Speaking of studs, not my kid, but the team won today, so they play in the championship next Saturday.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're we don't know who they're going against yet, but if I had to take a guess, they're gonna play Southington actually.
It's official. I have no fucking clue how to do this. I went into my settings, couldn't find it there.
See, number 9ers Pat is just figuring out another way not to spend the $55 that he promised he would spend.
Oh, wait, hold on. It says enable 2-factor authentication. I touched it. Is that it? Am I good now?
I don't know. I would close the app and reopen it. Your bet should probably still stay there. 8 minutes till kickoff. I think Carr's gonna fucking kill it. I think Carr's gonna come and ball out just because he had such a shitty week last week. Kind of like the Cowboys did today. The Cowboys fucked up the Falcons, man. So bad. So bad over there. Pat, you know we're live recording a podcast, right?
Dude, I'm trying with everything I have in me to make this fucking work.
I hear you, man.
I've upped my bet, Tom. I'm not even being funny, to $75. If I hit, it's 808.53. How do I do this 2-fucking authentication thing?
Why do you keep boosting up your bet, the amount that you're betting?
I'm frustrated, and this is what happens, Tom.
Jesus. What are you doing over there?
How do you do this stupid authentication thing?
Did you see that Cam Newton first play of the game that he was in for today? Ran in a touchdown.
I saw 0 football whatsoever today.
The motherfucker ran in a touchdown, ripped off his helmet, and screamed, "I'm back, I'm back, I'm back." And
that's awesome.
Got a unsportsmanlike conduct call. I was talking to Griff during that, and I said, "What do you think the odds were for Cam to be an anytime touchdown scorer or be the first touchdown scorer?" Because I would have loved to have some money on that. It had to be plus fucking 10,000.
Yeah, it probably wasn't great.
No, it was probably phenomenal. Like,
No, I mean the odds weren't great for it to actually have happened.
yeah, so it's probably like plus 10,000. So you put $100 on it, you win $10,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Seahawks suck. Packers beat them 17-0.
Really?
Yeah, shut them the fuck
Dude,
out.
Packers defense is fucking shutting people down.
Rodgers had a decent day too. He threw for over 250, I think.
Tom, is it possible to pause the podcast and walk me through how the fuck I need to do this?
Yes.
Nice.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to say it and not get strung up in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke.
All right, Pat's all set up. Now that I walked him through how to use a phone. And
That's right. We made a 4-way same game parlay bet, and we got $100 on the line, I win $1,000, $1,078 if I hit.
So Pat, if we win, are you gonna split that with me since we did the bet together?
No, I'll give you some. When you say split, you mean like shave, right? Like I'll shave you some off?
No, like 50-50.
Like it's my meal, but you can have a bite?
No, like 50-50.
I will not do. I'll give you 50-50. No problem.
I don't know what that means.
I'm saying I'll give you 50-50.
You'll give you $50 of it?
And 50 cents.
Oh, man. All right, let's get into some memes.
All right. On this first meme.
It's not a meme, it's a picture.
Whatevs. It's a picture of 3 basketball players, all with some Black Lives Matter shirts on. The dude in the middle looks like he is superimposed into the picture, but I guess that's real. It says he stands because of his conscience, and it says his family serves in the military. So he's standing between 2 kneeling players, and it says teammates understand and embrace him. They kneel because of their conscience, and it says their families experience inequality. He understands and embraces them. This is what it looks like to love your neighbor. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. That is from Corinthians 13:7-8. That's a pretty cool picture, man, because these guys have figured out a way to make it work. They don't care what the other one's doing. They respect what the other one's doing, and they do their own thing. It's kind of like Jules' teeth. You know what I mean? Like they're there for each other, but they're all kind of just doing their own thing.
Jesus Christ. Phobic to the chase said, better turn this shit off and go root for the Raiders. I am rooting for the Raiders. Pat and I both just placed
Oh, I assure you, I'm hoping Derek Carr has a mediocre night, but they win. I'm going for the Raiders, but I'm really hating on Derek Carr.
You're not hating
In fact,
on him.
I hope Tyreek Hill makes it real close for them.
What are you talking about? All you put in was that you hope he doesn't surpass 297 passing yards, which would actually be a very good night.
Yeah. That's all. Tom, never mind the headline on this. This next meme. Look at the smile on this woman's face. Does she look like she just got arrested in her orange jumpsuit for her mugshot?
She looks hot as shit.
Does that look like a sad woman?
No, not at all.
Tom, this incredibly happy woman comes with this headline. Wife bursts husband's testicles by smashing them in their wedding photo album after she catches him cheating. And that bitch is so happy right now.
I don't blame her.
I fucking love it. You know he was sleeping, right? How else are you going to get them testes in a photo album? So this dude's sleeping. He's been cheating on her. He's all tuckered out because he's been fucking whoring around. And she smashes his balls so hard in their photo album from their wedding that they burst. I love it.
I couldn't even, just the pain. It's just, Phobic said he's actually been having regular 300 plus yard games. Did he last week?
Phobic, what we're hoping for is that not to happen tonight.
Just 297. You can't go over 297.
I would like to see Derek Carr throw for 250 solid yards and stop there. I'm hoping for a lot of rushing from the Raiders tonight.
Yes.
A lot of successful rushing. Tom, this next meme.
We also don't want them to win by more than 13.
That's right. This is a meme. Somebody asks at Elon Musk, is this true? And then posts a thing that says the Tesla logo is just a kitty's nose. Tom, there's a picture of the Tesla logo up next to an up-close photo of a cat's nose. And Elon Musk tweets back, replying to this person, yes. And I will never unsee this. Can you is this real?
I don't know if it's real. I mean, it could be.
It looks super real, Tom.
Looks legit. Phobic said, yeah, I never really liked this podcast, so this is easy for me. Peace, bitches. Okay.
Wow, that's really hurtful.
I know. It just kind of hurt my feelings. Thanks for stopping by.
The next one says, oh, man, this is from a gallery of shower thoughts, which you know I love shower thoughts. This one says, a zombie combined with a ghost would make a living person. And I like that math, man. That's new math. That's what we should be teaching kids. That's a real word problem.
I don't know if that's true.
What do you mean? A zombie is somebody.
That's-
Like this totally makes sense to me. A
A
zombie,
zombie
is.
is dead. It's just a walking. It's dead though.
I don't know if it's dead. It's the undead. The ghost is dead. The zombie is the undead.
I don't know, man.
So combine dead with undead, and what do you get? Living.
Sure. All right. That's it for
Moving
memes.
on. Three Finger News. This first story is of one of my favorite stories ever.
Pump the brakes.
Bumping them.
Man, gotta love Anchor. Thanks, Anchor.fm. Really appreciate you. Anyway, Pat.
True story.
So, what's this first story about, Pat?
Three Finger News. News that's sure to shock you. This one says, nobody's gonna know. A Chinese restaurant serving sesame chicken using dino-shaped nuggets goes viral in a humorous TikTok revealing a Chinese restaurant used dinosaur-shaped nuggets to make their sesame chicken. Tom, I fucking love dino nuggets, okay? You know what I'm talking about? The nuggets that are shaped like dinosaurs?
I'm
They're so
not sure.
juicy. I don't know why.
I don't think I've ever had a dino nugget in my life.
They're amazing, and you should try them. But these motherfuckers have straight up made sesame chicken with some freezer section bagged ass frozen chicken nuggets. And more power to them because you got sesame dino chicken right there.
What do you think? I mean, I'm not even upset about this in the least, just because what the fuck did you think? That you think they're killing chickens in their fucking kitchens?
I would rather eat a stegosaurus that tastes like chicken than a chicken made out of stegosaurus meat. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
least they're not serving dinosaurs that are shaped like chickens.
Yeah. I had Chinese the other night. It was pretty good.
I love
Actually,
Chinese.
I had General Tso's, so. But I assume if they're doing this with their sesame chicken, they're doing it with all their chicken meals like that.
Who knows? Maybe they're grabbing some Tyson popcorn chicken and making the General Tso's.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I don't know what I ate today that is upsetting my stomach the way it is, dude, but I've been just eating Tums like crazy.
Oh, you got heartburn or you got poopies?
I got like heartburn, man.
That's no good.
It's bad, bro. It's bad. All I had was shepherd's pie.
My diet bet came to an end Friday morning. I weighed in. I had lost just over 21 pounds. So that was exciting. And I had made the deal with myself. I was going to go a little bit crazy this weekend and just kind of eat what I want to. And I'll be back on track tomorrow, which is fine. I'm set up. My lunch is packed. I'm ready to go. But on Friday, after I weighed in, I had lunch and I decided I was going to get some. I love the 7-Eleven, the gas station food. So I got a slice of cheese, a slice of pepperoni. I got a spicy Jamaican beef patty. I got a buffalo chicken taquito.
Jesus Christ.
And I got a hot dog. So I've eaten pretty damn healthy food for like 2 months straight. Let me tell you, there was not a single enjoyable thing that I had Friday for lunch. I almost vomited. I didn't finish a single piece of what I was eating. I ate about half of everything. And I was so fucked up afterwards. Like I had no motivation. I just wanted to take a little nappy nap. It was bad.
That's what happens, man. That's what happens.
So
Anyway.
I'm excited to be back on track tomorrow.
Me too.
Tom, apparently you posted on the stream concession stand burger.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't me, but I had a concession stand burger today and 2 hot dogs. I don't think that's it. I think it's the fucking the shepherd's pie. I don't know why.
So you think that rather than it being the concession stand food you ate at a middle school football game, you think it's the homemade meal that Erica made you?
I should preface this by 2 things. 1, it wasn't fresh; it was leftovers from the other night. And 2, I had a lot of it, so that could be the other part of it. You know what I mean?
I fucking love it. I almost called you today and said, just come eat some food because we had so much fucking food here. It was unreal. I was worried that we weren't going to make enough food for the 12 people that we're going to have total. So, like me, Miss Elizabeth, and then 10 of her family members. And let me tell you, I did. I did make enough food for the 12 people. Also, everybody brought food, which I did not know was happening. Miss Elizabeth had told me, but I had totally forgotten. So, yeah, it was a lot of food.
Nice.
Yeah. if you guys want some meatballs, stop on by.
Meatballs.
So many meatballs.
Were they the frozen meatballs or were they actually fresh meatballs?
Nah, they were frozen meatballs, but I made up my own sauce and I crock potted them and they were quite scrumptious. And then I took some hoagie rolls and I have a garlic and herb butter. They sell that in the grocery store now, garlic and herb. It's really good. So I made garlic bread with it and I on the hoagie rolls, like I just put the garlic and herb butter on it. And then we had fresh mozz. I sliced up fresh mozz, threw it on the hoagie roll, threw the meatballs on, and we had some really good meatball grinders.
What kind of fucking Thanksgiving are you having where you're serving meatball grinders?
Okay, so here's what happened. Because we're going to have Thanksgiving down in Virginia, and her family's having Thanksgiving here, but we're not going to be with them. So we said, why don't we have an early Thanksgiving? We'll host. And they said, that's fine, but let's not do Thanksgiving food because we're going to have it next week, which I don't know why you can't have turkey 2 weeks in a row, but whatever. So I said, no problem. We'll just make a bunch of bullshit. So like I made bacon wrapped chicken, you know, the sweet and spicy bacon wrapped chicken. I made meatball grinders. We had a bunch of stuff for tacos. We did all kinds of crazy shit.
Cool. All right, next story.
Yeah, this story is titled Dog Cage, Duct Tape, New Details Released in Hawaii Child Murder Case. Tom, I can't tell you, normally I go through, it takes me maybe 5 minutes. I read the article and then another 5 minutes to edit the article, right? So I'll take out all the things that say like, this is a photo of, because I've taken all the photos out. This story took me about 15 minutes to get on our timeline because the names just were mentioned over and over and over. And now, while these people have not been convicted of a crime, if they are found guilty, I hope that they live in misery for every waking moment of the rest of their lives. And then I hope they die in pain. Moving to the story. The 6-year-old girl allegedly murdered by her adoptive parents in Hawaii was starved and kept in a cage with duct tape over her mouth and nose, her older sister told investigators. The horrifying details were contained in arrest affidavits for woman, 43, and her husband, man, 52, who reported Isabella missing on September 13th, triggering a massive search. The couple said she had vanished the previous night, but investigators eventually determined that the girl had actually not been seen since mid-August. So these people, if they're truly guilty, were smart enough to not report it for a full month. 2 months, sorry.
Yeah,
3
Jesus.
months. September, October. Not 2 months. So no body has been found so far. Isabella's 12-year-old sister, now 12 years old, you're old enough to tell the truth. You know what I mean? Like, Don't get me wrong, the 12-year-old could be lying. That's very, very possible. But this is her sister. I'd like to think she's not lying. So Isabella's 12-year-old sister told investigators earlier this month that the adoptive parents withheld food from the younger girl and then made her sleep in a dog cage so she couldn't forage for food at night. 2 months ago, the sister said the parents woke her up in the middle of the night after Isabella was found unresponsive in the cage. She went into the bathroom and saw that Isabella had duct tape on her mouth and her nose and was not breathing. Woman then filled the tub with water and put Isabella into it to see if she could wake her up, but it didn't work. The older sister then had to carry Isabella's body into the bedroom, and she was asked to keep it a secret by woman and man regarding what happened. The sister did not see what happened to Isabella's body. The adoptive parents have pleaded not guilty. William Harrison, an attorney who is not representing them but has acted as a spokesperson, told the Associated Press, "All I can say is I'm obviously saddened by what's happened." Dude, here's the thing, and this is going to sound fucked up of me, okay? I think we can all, like, through the things that I've said, we can all get past what I'm about to say, which is I'm really not against murder. Like, sometimes somebody needs to fucking die.
Sometimes
okay?
motherfuckers gotta die.
It's fucked up. I get it, but especially like in a self-defense case, kill that person, man. If it's your life or theirs, it's theirs. Fuck them.
I gotta
But
tell you, there's a guy
when
from the
we're-
Make It Make Sense podcast
yeah,
who literally said that to me one day. We were talking about somebody that got shot in '84, and he said, "Hey, sometimes the motherfuckers gotta die, you know." That's straight up what he said to me. I was like, "Ooh."
when we're not just talking about murder, when we're talking about torture, right? And this is a 6-year-old. I mean, Colin was 6. You know what a 6-year-old is like. A 6-year-old doesn't have a bad bone in their body. They're good people. They're innocent. They're, they're full of life. You can see it in their eyes. They think, that like you're just a fucking god among men. When you walk into a room, their eyes light up. Even if you're the biggest piece of shit on the planet, that 6-year-old fucking loves you, man. And they're caging this fucking kid and duct taping it and not feeding. Like, dude, what the fuck?
So
I hate these motherfuckers if it's true.
when it said that they were like putting her in a cage so she couldn't scrummage for food afterwards, my first thought was maybe she's a little chunky and they're really trying to help her. But then we're talking about duct taping her face and all that. That's not cool.
Well, I mean, okay.
Unless she was
hold
barking
on.
like a dog, and then
If your kid's fucking fat, you don't starve the kid. You feed it healthy food, right? I like this is not justifiable on any level.
I'm
bro.
not trying to justify it. I'm just saying I'm trying to put myself in their shoes, right?
All right, yeah.
Well,
Could a fat kid afford to miss dinner? Sure, but it's not healthy, and it's not
over
a good
in
fucking
Hawaii,
idea.
all they eat is Reese's peanut butter cups and fucking Spam.
Bam.
So
yeah,
that's it.
This pineapple eating fucking family needs to feed their kids. That's the moral of the story here. But also, if this story is true, which I'm not saying that it is, but if the story is true, I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Tom, the next story. Newborn baby killed by stray dog, family took in and fed. They just saw an animal in need. Tom, this is not, because we did cover a story like this. This is not the same story we covered about a year ago, because we did cover a family dog killing a child. This is like 8 days old. This was from November 11th. So, okay, I'm sorry. This is 3 days old. The baby boy was 8 days old when he was attacked by a female pit bull in his family's North Carolina home. I'm going to ask you a question after I read this story. An infant has died after being mauled by a dog in North Carolina. The baby boy was 8 days old when he was attacked by a female pit bull in his family's Kenley home around 5 a.m. The police chief, Josh Gibson, said, "First and foremost, we offer our sincere condolences to the family and their friends during this difficult time. The dog has been taken to Johnston County Animal Control and will be euthanized. The dog was a stray that showed up to their house, and they allowed the dog to be in there for a few days. It was not a typical family dog. They just saw an animal in need and brought it into their house." He added that the family is requesting privacy. It's already been one of the most tragic events that could happen to a person. Something they have no understanding or reasoning is how or why this could have happened. Tom, before I give my take on this, can you figure out how or why this could have happened?
Can I figure out how or why they took in a fucking stray animal?
Well, they said, this is already hard enough, man. We can't figure out how or why this would have happened.
Well, it happened because you brought in a stray animal and didn't leave.
There you go. How about because, like so typical of American culture, because you cared more for a fucking animal than a human being. That's why this fucking happened.
Yeah,
are you fucking kidding me?
No, well, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. They saw a dog that was in need. They didn't probably think anything of it, brought it in. No, listen, I gotta tell you. If my kid's 8 days old, the last thing I'm fucking worrying about is bringing in a stray animal. That's just me. That's me, though. People, man, people are people. They care. You know what I don't like about this article? No, that was a question.
Go ahead.
I don't like the need to put in the breed of the dog, because pit bulls get so much hate as it is. I
agree.
It was a dog. We can leave it at that.
Well, and it's an 8-day-old child. I mean, a fucking a poodle could kill an 8-year-old, I'm sure, if it really wanted to.
And they,
An 8-day-old.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't really know this dog. Why the fuck are you letting it around your like whatever you want to take it in and help it? I'm down, but why are you letting it be near your baby? You don't know if the dog's aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, look,
If
I'll give you
you
this
want to do
example.
right by the dog, find the dog a home that can take that dog. Your home cannot take that dog. You have a fucking 8-day-old.
Well, listen, this is a prime example, right? I know that my dog Rex doesn't like kids. He's nervous around them, and it only happened. It only had to happen one time. He he nipped at a child. He didn't bite him or anything, but he nipped at him. So now we know, because we use our brains, that he's not allowed around little kids. And when I say little, I'm talking like 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, he's probably a little bit more comfortable around them. And he
Sure.
knows that he's uncomfortable around them, so he tries not to go around them. The problem is little kids don't know any better, and they go up, they see a dog, and they go up to it, they want to pet it. And he's
Right.
like, nah, get the fuck away from me. So,
Well, and listen, this story doesn't say that this family walked in the living room, the dog was feasting on the child's fucking face. I'm not even saying that this is a violent dog. They threw in Pitbull to make it seem like a violent dog. But I would guess if this dog was violent, it would be in the fucking story. The truth is, this dog could have stepped on the fucking kid's head. We don't know what happened. What we
yeah.
know is this dog was not known. They didn't know if this dog was trained. They didn't. This kid could have drowned in the dog's shit. The dog literally could have shit on the kid's face, and the baby's not able to turn its head. You know, anything could have happened. This was not a safe situation. These parents should be on trial for negligence. That's where I'm at. They made a
Bro.
terrible decision for the care of their child.
I think that's a good take. I actually, for one thing, that's a good take, Pat.
Fuck these people.
All right. Calm down. Ooh.
My,
All
my beef. I got hot.
right. What you got next?
My last Three Finger News article, Tom. Brass Against issues an apology after singer. So Brass Against is a cover band, for the record. Brass Against issues apology after singer Sophia Urista pees on a fan's face during a festival set. They said that's not something the rest of us expected, and it's not something you'll see again at one of our shows. The members of Brass Against were just as shocked as festival goers. If you watch the video at the bottom, you'll see they were not at all shocked. When singer Sophia Urista peed on the face of a fan during their set at Welcome to Rockville. The band issued an apology on Twitter following the incident. It said, "We had a great time last night at Welcome to Rockville. Sophia got carried away. That's not something the rest of us expected. It's not something you'll see again at one of our shows. Thanks for bringing it last night, Daytona." In a since deleted tweet, the group added, "We're truly sorry, not who we are as a band." Brass Against is a covers band known for performing brass renditions of rock songs, and Eurista's antics took place during a cover of Rage Against the Machine's Wake Up. After reportedly making several comments about how bad she had to pee, the vocalist invited a volunteer on stage to be her human toilet. She said, "Get my man with the can on his head ready, because we're going to bring him on stage and I'm a piss in this motherfucker's mouth. I gotta pee and I can't make it to the bathroom, so we might as well make a show out of it." I watched this video because I was like, I gotta see how bad is this.
I want to
Bro,
see the
first
video,
off-
Pat. The problem is you didn't put the fucking link in the timeline.
I meant to. Dude, she pees so fucking much. It's unreal. It looked like somebody dumped a bucket on this dude's fucking face. And this dude is, first off, he opened his mouth during this and then did like the Triple H, he would drink the water bottle and then spit it into the air. This dude does that with the pee. So now he's covered in piss. It's not just on his head. You can't towel this shit off. This dude's fucking gross. And listen, she had to pee. So she peed. She made it a thing. She made extra money off it. She made headlines. This dude is the real fucking crazy one. He was like, "I'll be the person you piss on." What the fuck?
Some guys are into that shit, bro.
You got to see how much this girl pees, bro. I'll send you the link.
I want to show our listeners the link.
She pees so much in this guy's face.
Damn, bro. The press against covers tools, literal pot, press man. All right.
What happened?
I'll just watch. I was reading a thing underneath the yellow.
Gotcha. Tom, the next thing we're going to do is a video, and it's the BAMF of the week, the badass motherfucker of the week.
Listen, we could show the video, right? But I don't think it's going to do anything for us. We can just because there's no real audio to it or anything.
Okay, and you've already watched it. I've already watched it.
Yeah. Oh, Erica just sent me the video. She already found it.
It's 7 minutes long, so fast forward about 4.5 minutes in.
No, this is 45 seconds long.
No, perfect.
Oh, I gotta send this. So she looks pretty hot. All right, hold on.
I'll guarantee you she's a freak.
I'm sending this to the podcast so I can play this on the show. Hopefully the audio and everything syncs up right. There we go. Hold on. Can you hear it, Pat? Patrick?
No, I cannot hear it.
Did you hear it when I started playing it at all?
No.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to hear it then.
That's okay.
All right.
What was the price on his head? What was the price on his head?
Oh my god.
Is it still going? Oh my god. I can't feel bad for her. You know how bad she must have had the fucking pee? And this dude is reveling and he loves it.
That's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
Dude,
Oh, fuck.
so much.
That's fucking insane. That lady's fucking crazy. Anyway, Pat, what we got for this last story here? The bad motherfucker of the week or whatever?
The BAMF of the week, Tom, is what seems to be an innocent pedestrian, I guess not pedestrian, motorist, filling up his gas tank. And a white van rolls up, doors fly open everywhere. He's clearly about to get carjacked. And he does what any good Christian would do. He rips the gas nozzle out of his tank and just starts blasting people in the face with it. He destroys the driver. He destroys the passenger that jumps out on his passenger side, because now the car has pulled up. It's their passenger side to his driver's side. No, the driver's side to driver's side, sorry. So he destroys the second person. Then the third person has made their way around his car, clearly going to attack him personally. And he puts the gas gun directly in that motherfucker's face and coats him heavily in gasoline. And when that person starts running away, he just points it inside their van and just starts filling it up with gas. Like the fucking cargo compartment. This fucking van, which everybody jumped back into and got the fuck out of there, is essentially a bomb on wheels at this point. I hope these guys hit a small piece of metal in the road. It shot up and the whole thing blew up. I don't think that happened, but it would be super sweet if it did. This dude, just the idea of like, I'm not backing down. I'm going to coat these motherfuckers in gasoline is one of the most badass things. And then doing it, man, you're a badass.
Not only that, what quick thinking on his end, right?
Yeah, just the
to pull it,
idea.
because he pulls it out of his car and then just starts fucking spraying gasoline everywhere. By the
Yeah, and what's the worst that's happened to him? He's got to go to the car wash. Okay,
fucking
he didn't destroy his shit. He destroyed their shit though. Their shit's fucked up.
Facts. Kansas City's on the 10-yard line about to score. Let's hope it's Hill.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go, Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek. Other than that, we've had 2 punts in the game. It's 3rd and inches. Here's a little play-by-play for you guys.
Story of Miss Elizabeth's life.
I think they got the first down. All right, first and goal. All right, so that's it, right, Pat?
That's it, man.
All right,
Tom, there's one more story, and that story is Giving Thanks number 9 style.
Yeah, so I think we mentioned it was either on the last podcast or a podcast before.
It was on both.
Pat and I want to do something. We wanted to do something for Thanksgiving, but because Pat's going away, we just really don't have the time to set it up. It's kind of my fault. Like, I thought of it kind of late and everything. I would have really liked to do Yes! Hill for the touchdown, baby! Fuck yeah!
Hey, Tom, I am 25% of the way to
So you're-
$1,078.
Woo!
Might be $1,074.
I actually hit that first time touchdown scorer too with Hill.
At what point should I tell Miss Elizabeth about this bet? Because I'm thinking never. Is
Yeah,
that
why
the
would it-
appropriate time frame?
Yeah, why would you have to tell her what you're doing with your money?
I just like, we're partners.
Yeah,
in
but
this.
okay, Pat, I'm gonna say something to you just to keep it 100. Okay, I just want to keep it 100. You are partners in this 100%. Do you guys share a bank account?
Absolutely not, Tom.
Do you pay for all the bills in the house?
I mean,
Most stuff.
yeah, most of them.
The essentials.
Yeah, and if I don't, I could.
Yeah.
I mean, she certainly contributes. I don't want to say that I pay for everything. She contributes.
Yes, but a majority of the things you're taking care of.
Yeah.
So why the fuck does it matter what you do with your money?
It's not about the money.
Why the fuck does it matter what you do with your money?
I'm
or
just saying.
your time?
I will say this. If I hit this bet, I'm cashing the fuck out and getting off of this app because the app is way too much fun.
Tell me about it, bud. Tell me about it. Anyway, I told Griff today that I'm all done with this app if I didn't hit any bets today, and I assure you, I'm not. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So anyway, I want to personally do something for the holidays to help people out. And what better way to do it than do it under the business? So we've decided, since we can't do Thanksgiving dinners, we're going to do 9 Christmas meals for 9 families in need. And we're going to help at least one family and buy all their Christmas gifts.
Tom, I told you were texting me. I was at breakfast. I was at the Cracker Barrel. That's right. We go top notch when we go out. So I was at the Cracker Barrel with the Lush family. And Mr. Lush, when you and I were texting, he asked what I was doing on my phone. I told him, and he said, "We'll make it 10, man. We'll buy one." So the Lushes are on board, and that got us thinking. Obviously, anybody who wants to contribute can contribute. We'll do 9, but there is no limit to how many the number 9ers can provide.
Yeah, so we figure it'll be about between $30 and $50 per meal. And the way we're gonna do it is I'm gonna run probably a Facebook ad or something like that in this region. Obviously we're not gonna be buying dinners for families in fucking California, even though we would love to help them and do that, but let's keep it local. I'm probably
we
gonna
worry about our family before we worry about yours.
I'll also post in something like the town talks stuff on Facebook to get the word out. Spread the word with your friends and family. Obviously, we'll take donations to help pay for it. We're setting aside enough money to do 9, right? Whatever money we raise between now and I would say the second week in December will go towards that. So any donations that you guys want to make, you guys know where to go. Number9podcast.com. There's a donation button at the bottom. You guys can hit there. Just put a note in. This is for the Christmas meal or the Christmas gifts. Obviously, if we raise enough money, we would ideally, I would love to help 9 families with their Christmas gifts, but that's an absorbent amount of money, I would think. I mean,
A lot of cheddar.
yeah, it's more than we're gonna have. But hey, if we raise enough with the listeners we have and word of mouth or whatever, we're down to help as many people as we can. I feel very fortunate in my life that I'm able to do stuff like this. We don't make a lot of money doing this, really any. So a lot of it will be coming out of our own pockets, which I think between Pat and I, we're fine with that. I think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's
And-
whatever. I'm in.
And this year it's 9, and if it goes well and we can gain enough steam, maybe next year it's 18, 27, 36, whatever multiples of 9 we could do. Sound good, Pat?
I'm in.
Pat, we should make a little recording and run this through the ad on the show.
Yeah, we can do that.
You know what I mean? Maybe make
Yeah.
a little video to do an ad on Facebook with.
I'm in. What you need to do for me in the meantime, I'll write something. You get some Christmas music, just fucking like bells, right? I don't need like an actual Christmas song. I need Christmas music, not lyrics, music. And we'll throw that in the background of what we're going to do.
So, Pat, how about we do this? How about Wednesday? We do an old school podcast. We do it from my house. And you come over. We'll set up an ad and everything. We'll record something before the show. And we'll get that ready since you're going to be gone a week starting Saturday, correct? What day you come back? The following Saturday?
Yeah.
So that brings me to the next question. Since for once we're going to be able to plan for you going away, are we doing the podcast while you're away? Or are we not doing the
Fuck yeah.
podcast? Okay, so you're going to do it from down in the woods of Virginia.
Yeah, Tom, can I tell you that your headset with your bald head and your chin strap beard, it looks like you have wrestling headgear on when you're on the podcast right now.
I'm super fat, Pat. That's what happens.
It looks like you are a high school wrestler.
Is that better?
That's better. Yeah, that's much better.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, we'll so how about we do that? We plan on Wednesday, we do the podcast from my house, we'll get everything all set up, we'll figure out I'll get you set up to do the podcast from your phone on next Sunday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Sound good?
Deal.
Number 9ers, thanks for listening. Remember, number9podcast.com. Go there and donate for the food drives. You can also go to the Twitch. I believe I have a tip thing in there. You could hit that tip. You can PayPal or Venmo us. Just put the number in there. Obviously, PayPal, the email. The number9podcast@gmail.com. Venmo is NO9Media, I believe. Anything you want to add, Pat?
Number Niners. I say, good day.
YouTube, Twitch, Restream. Deuces.